Hello YouTube, today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Secret Wars Wave 2 Spider-Man Alien costume. Now I do have some interesting thoughts on this guy. I really do like it though, he's pretty cool. It's a neat, a neat idea, but I don't know why they did it in the Secret Wars wave. I feel like they could have done like an original Secret Wars era Spidey to just get like a good Spidey from that older era on the market. It would be fully pinless, have all the new bells and whistles that, Hasbro does. But I sort of understand why they didn't do that, because they want people to get into the maximum line. But still, it would be nice. I really do think there should be a red and blue, like, standard Spider-Man on the market at all times. Just so if anyone wants any of these iconic characters like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, they can just grab them at a pretty good price. I know they try to make the maximums like that, but the maximums are $50. That's not really good for, younger people. So, I don't know. There is some, I have some honest thoughts with this guy. He does look pretty cool, but yeah, I really wish it was just like a standard, maybe like Secret Wars era Spidey on the on the Amazing Fantasy 15 buck, like what we got with this guy right here. But yeah. Take a look at the packaging. It's the standard packaging. I don't have it with me because I got this guy while I was in the hospital. So, yeah. He is just the Renew Your Vows body, just with a little bit of brand new sculpt, specifically on the arms, and then the head sculpt, and then I think this arm right here, since he does have some tatters in the arm, which is pretty cool. But most of it, yeah, the rest of it is just the Renew Your Vows body, which is, a good body mold. It doesn't have that annoying thing with the battle damage Spidey, where there's notches in the joints right here at the legs. So I can just move his legs nice and freely without any problems, which is annoying because the battle damage ones had that problem and they broke on me. I don't know why they had to do that with that body specifically, but this one, he just moves perfectly fine. One of my many gripes with this figure is this arm right here, as it's supposed to be, the Venom costume going up his arm. I don't know why they don't have the Venom like triangles or like squares on this hand. It's same with the fist as well. The fist doesn't have a spider or like a Venom logo on it. I don't know why. If you guys can tell me in the comments below why, I'd definitely be appreciated. But besides that, I don't know why they did that, because, it's supposed to be the symbiote. This is when he first gets his symbiote, or, whenever he gets it back and all that. So, it's just definitely a weird thing. But yeah, articulation is, the best, standard Marvel Legends stuff. Nice ball joint right there. Actually, is it a dumbbell joint? I think it's a dumbbell joint. This is the first time taking the head sculpt off. Yeah, dumbbell joint. Just pops back on, arms go all the way around. You got a butterfly joint, arms go up, bicep swivel, double joint elbows, swivels at the wrists with the hinge that go down and up, diaphragm cut, and an ab crunch. So they go all the way around, get nice articulation there. Legs are on drop downs, so they can kick up about that much. Kick back, kick out, upper thigh cut, double joint knees, boot swivels, ankles go down, up, ankle rocker, and toe articulation. All right, let's do some quick kick bashes and see what we can do. For the blue and red suits, we do have this guy. This is the Raft box set Spidey right here with a different head sculpt. This is from the Maximum series head. And then we got this is the retro card, the original retro card with the Pizza Spidey head. So we'll try to take these heads off and see what this looks like on there. So let's do that. Do this one first. And here's what that looks like. Looks pretty cool. The reds don't really match, but I think it looks cool. It could definitely work. Has like some of the Venom going on him, which is pretty cool. And then here it is on the Pizza Spidey body. And this also looks really cool. I still really do like the Pizza Spidey body. Still one of my favorite body molds for Spider-Man in Marvel Legends. You know, it's just missing a lot of articulation, but I have a fondness for it. It's definitely one of my favorites, and this looks pretty cool too. This is the one from the first Secret Wars wave. I reviewed this about a year and a half ago now, I think. And here's that. This looks really cool. But I will say it does look a tad big on this body because this is supposed to be Peter when he's a little bit younger. This Amazing Fantasy 15 body. So it does look a little weird. I'm very excited to see what it looks like on the retro card body. This one right here. And yeah, that looks so much cooler. Yeah, this is probably my favorite head swap out of all of them. Yeah, that is so cool. Fun, we do have this. This is the Future Foundation like stealth suit, but in my collection, I kind of use it as a symbiote suit since, you know, this didn't really get a lot of use because this was the only like stealth. I don't know. I use it as like a symbiote, which is pretty cool. So I want to see what this looks like on here. This is just the Sunfire body, so it should look, it should pop on pretty easily. And that also looks pretty cool. With like the symbiote tendrils, these are from, I think, Agent Venom. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I have this guy here because this was from when I used to play with my toys when I was younger. I think I used one of the Mr. Fantastic hands on a different figure. So for a while, he just had this symbiote hand. And since these hands are just straight up black, I can take this off and finally give him some regular hands. Like that. Pretty cool. And if you're curious to see what this looks like on the Spider-Man 2 PS5 body, here's that. Again, the head looks a little big, but it can work. Yeah, these are the accessories you get. You get a fist, you get a whip, and then you get the corresponding open palm hand and fist, and then this little like symbiote accessory. It's very tiny, and I'm scared that I'll probably end up losing it. But it's pretty cool. You can have it like latched on to people. It's very, very small. Very, very small. And my final thoughts, it's definitely a cool figure. It definitely just needs some tweaking. You know, I did add that symbiote hand now. It looks a lot better. But, you know, there's a lot of cool, like, kit bashing potential that has with this guy. So, yeah, if you love Spider-Man and you want to do some cool kit bashes, or you just love Spider-Man and the symbiote, definitely pick this guy up. Yeah, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.